Yes. Engraved graves, wash on me galoshes, some Galapagos. When y'all would start to rush, and color would have left, you would have blushed. I could have been the vampire with the things that were long for it. That would have been the part you love a bit. And the blood would have lifted, and that would have been like blood, I guess. Ghosts of the guys, yo, that's when the epivisit, like it was just a mist that lifted. It's a resemblance of when I said it, would have said all debts type shit. Just the hole I would dig, with more of my flow that I give. And I would have forced for show, and the forest flow would have gave hopes that would never stop. I would have been suffocated at chest if I was like them. The lift would have lived. Presumed all of y'all would have been septic and plunge and stuff with a bunch of this that you would start like it was the stuff that kept all of it in check. Hopefully the more I give, the more you'll get big, and then all of us would been big to big, like no more Blair Witch. Remember that part at the end, that part that was big that you could have called Cauldron if you would have wished. With the Emperor bomb to get hard, and I am the bomb that's sure to explode. Hold and hold, and I would have been the Mario with the Joe I found in the jog. I'm on flows of something that's miraculous. Maybe a bunch of them circusness that get pissed with that fucking sit like this in the tone that I trained so. Dragons that wings would flap and then flight with a guard. Doesn't take cliff like Dumble's ears were real big. Hopefully something that's gonna miss when the drift will come in. Some dry fit. So I fucking said this and so like my wings were all up with the feathers that's on. None of them pulled like Plucky McDowell. And this bill that was spit with he shot with this musket gun that I brought. Boom. This twist at wrist with brush I got would have made some awesome shit. Something that people would talk about and tell their kids. The greatest day of my life, TWA spits. All's good, western front with more of this that I was saying. Finesse until I sweep from steps again. Just wanna swipe you off of what you stand. Love would have been head over heels, and I'm hunting for those. I'm head hunting for throws of this, the thoroughly told. And I fucking wall shit like a waterfall would just stole. The first drip from off of the rock, you could have measured this tall. The yardsticks and gathered them up. There's a bunch of weed for the talking horse you could call an Edward if you said his name more long. That's what's on the birth certificate, bitch, with some more of this. I've said it. The moron gets, but the moron was him as he stood in what would reflect. What would be palm without the palms that you could swipe off? The very first call, the very first fall. I'm gonna divulge that every cough that get off of this ball. And I would have been the toadstool just so and pondered a thought by itself, cause the others been plucked like the bunch of them flowers that grow on the bush. And I would just bring a bunch of this to brandish y'all. I just wanna take something hard, put my mark so you belong to my talk. After this talk type stuff, and then I could have talked you in with some toxins, dog, that released from inside of my lips. Like I was a snake that was caught. I just want to coax you up with my flows I told. And then I would have said something awesome for sure. Stupendous and superb. Just want to be the superlative that could have been said. Maybe I'm Superman, mixed with X-Men bits. Everything that exits my lips could have been wrote in that book of Exodus I bit, and then you could have put a ledger in if you wish. That's when you want to jump off the ledge and end it real quick. That's when the bricks wouldn't stick and the mortar didn't have the stick that you wish that it had. That's when the glue stick only had an inch left. I would have been a tarantula. Legs covered in thought that I spoke in that spot until the spokes would have broke on the wheels that would roll, and then I was the best that there was. Boom. When we go to the market, we flow. When we go mark that off, more than my moccasins, dog. Could have remarked on such a thought. The thought actually was. That's the part that sucks, or it actually does. Then the DOS with the wit and they mix, and guess what you get type shit, and oh my gosh, what you did, and the sarcasm that would have left my list, and after it did. Hopefully, yo, Wimbledon flow, then you would have been wimpy for sure. When I wanted in the ball that would roll with the fuzz on the door. Then open the door for flows. Oh, so gorgeous, I know. I would have just known. Would have been humble with the note that wasn't full. That would have been the ball with the cold. That would have been what would have struck your fancy the most. Is me saying something I never said it before. But all this repeated bits in the road to perdition is this that I ish with my tongue inside of my this side shit, and then an idea that struck the side of my head like this ship hit the dock. Hopefully y'all adopt this talk, or maybe y'all can connect the dots for yourself on what the stars would have told if y'all could read the story, but they're so far off, I know. So maybe the telescope needs to be in your dome and close them lids that don't have anything for y'all. This is what tick you off like I'm the clock. I'm the pendulum that went non-stop. Even when I slipped, I got exhausted while y'all got big. What you used when it was lit, like that was a saw. Over them hills and I crossed all the thunder with talk, and that was low like thunder dog, because then I could get what I got all alone. With flow, if you want it, I know. Long with flow, that you want it, I know. One for one tone, knuckle push, this with a punch bowl involved. I would have been the punch out we won't on this nest. If it don't work, if it blow like it was a chick. That was a joke, and that was the part where you laugh from your gut because it was the real and the full. You ain't fooling anyone, bro, so why don't you just fold like a construction part from the UPC code on the back of your soft that connects the dome. Could have said something with some gelatin involved, but you ain't a horse, so who are you getting hoarse with them laughs that ain't full? Then that ain't thoroughbred to spit some more of this overhead, and then the boomerang to come big, cause I lived that much of the soul within that hole, with them poaching the fraud, and then I got a pull of this talk that's starting to gather them with the wings and the margins for the yo. See, that's it, baby. That's the direction I want to go. The directive, though. When we flow, should have said, baby, 'cause I'm the one we want now. One we wanted. TWA.